Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. Today we are discussing about donating car for tax credit. Donating a car for a tax credit refers to the act of giving a vehicle such as a car, truck, motorcycle or boat to a qualified non-profit organization and receiving a tax deduction or credit in return. This practice allows individuals to support charitable causes while potentially reducing their tax ability. When a person donates their car to a registered non-profit organization, the organization typically sells the vehicle to generate funds for their charitable program or uses it directly for their operations. In return for the donation, the donor may be eligible to claim a tax deduction or credit on their income tax return. We can help reduce the amount of taxes owed to the government. The tax credit or deduction is based on the fair market value of the donated vehicles. The fair market value is generally determined by the selling price of similar vehicles in the current market or by using valuation guidelines provided by the Internal Revenue Service (IRS). The donor should obtain proper documentation such as a receipt or acknowledgement letter from the non-profit organization, which will specify the donation data, legal descriptions, and confirmation that no goods or service were received in exchange for the donation. To claim the tax credit or deduction, the donor must itemize their deductions when filing their federal income tax return and adhere to the specific regulations set forth by the IRS. It's critical to consult with a tax advisor or accountant to ensure compliance with the applicable tax law and regulations, as the rule can vary depending on the donor's individual circumstance and the specific tax law in their ju- jurisdiction. It's important to note that not all non-profit organizations are eligible to provide tax credit for vehicle donation. Donors should verify the tax attempt status of the charity they plan to donate by checking the IRS attempt exemption organizations, select check or consulting with the tax professionals. Donating a car for a tax credit can be a beneficial way to support charitable causes and potentially receive tax benefits. However, it's essential to thoroughly research the charity, understand the tax implications, and seek professional advice to make informed decisions and maximize the potential benefits. Now we are explaining again what is donating car for tax credit. What is donating car for tax credit? So you can hear carefully. Donating a car for a tax credit refers to the act of giving vehicles such as a car, truck, motorcycle, or boat to a qualified non-profit organization and receiving a tax deduction or credit in return. This practice allows individuals to support characters causes while potentially reducing their taxability. When a person donates their car to a registered non-profit organization, the organization typically sells the vehicles to generate funds for their charitable programs or uses it directly for their operations. In return for the donation, the donor may be eligible to claim tax deduction or credit on their income tax return, which can help reduce the amount of taxes owed by the government. The tax credit or deduction is based on the fair market value of the donated vehicles. The fair market value generally determined by the selling price of similar vehicles in the current market or by using pollution guides provided by the Internal Revenue Service. Donors should obtain proper documentations such as receipts or acknowledgement letter from the non-profit organization, which will specify the net debt. vehicle description, and confirmation that no goods or service were received in exchange for the donation. To claim the tax credit or deduction, the donor must itemize their deductions when filing their federal income tax return and adhere to specific regulations set forth by IRS. It's critical to consult with a tax advisor or accountant to ensure compliance with applicable tax laws and regulations. As the rule can vary depending on the donor's individual circumstance and the specific tax laws in their jurisdiction. It's important to note that not all profit organizations are eligible to provide tax credit for vehicles donation. Donors should verify the tax exempt status of the charity they plan to donate by checking the IRS exempt organization select check or consulting with tax professionals. Donating a car for a tax credit can be beneficial way to support charitable causes and potentially receive tax benefits. However, it's essential to thoroughly research the charity, understand the tax applicable, and seek professional advice to make informed decisions and maximize the potential benefits. Thank you for watching.